Hey guys, so this is going to be my favourite drugstore highlighters. When picking these out, I've realised which I didn't think I would actually say in a million years, that I have more high-end highlighters than I do drugstore highlighters. I never thought I'd have any category where I have more in higher end than I would in drugstore, but I actually have more high-end highlighters than drugstore highlighters. But anyway, these are going to be my favourite drugstore highlighters. So first off is the Sleek. This is the Sleek highlighting palette, and this is in Cleopatra's Kiss. So let me just open this up. So this contains 2 powders and 2 cream highlighters. So the colours here, so as you can tell, this is more aimed at people with women of colour than it is. I mean, obviously if you are white you could probably pull this off, but with the tones in this palette anyway, it's more aimed for women of colour. Really like these, they're really pigmented, easy to apply. Funny enough though, I tend to reach more for the cream ones than I do to the powders, but that's just in general anyway. When it comes to cream products, I love them. I love cream highlighters, I love cream blushes. They look so natural on the skin. There's nothing wrong with the powdered ones, I'm just saying. Out of this palette, I reach mostly for this colour here. But yeah, this is the colour I at least reach for, but this is the colour I most reach for. Really like this palette. I definitely recommend you give this a go. They do other colours as well in this palette range as well. I know this wasn't the most popular one. It was the first one that blew off. Was it Solace? Called something like that. I know everyone kept going on about that. I looked at that in the store. But then I looked at this one and I thought, you know what, I'm going to like this one more. I feel that the tones in this one is going to suit me more than that palette that blew over the internet. So I picked this one instead, and I love it. So yeah, it does come with one of those crappy brushes, but as you can tell, I chucked it. Next thing I have are the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighters. And I have 2 of them. So I have this one, which is in the shade Golden Lights, and then I have this one, which is in the shade Rose Gold Lights. Really like these. They're really pigmented, like all Makeup Revolution products. They're really pigmented. They're easy to apply. They're easy to blend out as well. This one, I'll swatch this one because this is a colour that you need to actually swap. This one, you can tell I actually dropped it and it cracked all over the place. Let me swatch this one because this is going to be a colour that looks better swatched. I love how this phone does not want to. Not sure if you can tell that. Better if I actually apply it onto the skin. So, as you can see, it's like a goldy coloured one highlighter, and then that one there is just what the colour is in there. I remember what made me laugh is I was watching the most disappointed products, and then this white girl was like, this is horrible, like why would you wear that as a highlighter? And it's like, well, that's because you're white. Women of colour, no, seriously though, if you're of white skin, you'd probably get away with it as a blush topper. But if you are, you know, my skin tone, which is olive, or any darker, this will work fine as a highlighter. But that comment made me laugh the way she said it though, because it's like, well, that's because of your skin tone. If you use your skin tone, no, it wouldn't see. Anyway, going off topic, really like these, and there's other colours in the range as well. Next thing I have is this one. This is the Kiko Raging Touch Creamy Stick Highlighter. This is in the shade 100, and it's basically a champagne coloured highlighter. Not only is the highlighters in this range, they've also got blushes in this range as well. But this applies really well onto the skin. blends really well. The only thing I would say about this is it can be a little bit clingy onto dry patches. So if you've got overly dry skin, then I wouldn't recommend giving this a go. If you've got a little bit of dryness, you know, if you moisturise beforehand, then you're going to be fine. But yeah, really like this, really pigmented and easy to blend out. And then the final one I have is this one here. This is the Rimmel London Kate Contour Kit. This is in Coral Glow, and obviously I'm just going to be talking about the highlighter in here, and it's this one here, which is another like champagne coloured highlighter. Really, really love this highlighter. Out of all the highlighters in this video, this is the most subtle one, but it does have that blinding, you know, highlighting look, but it's not as blinding like the rest of these in this video. It's more on sort of like the subtle, slightly stubble side. But yeah, again, blends really well, easy to apply, lasts really well. A lot of these last really well on the skin, by the way. If I've not mentioned that, I feel that I have not mentioned that. But yeah, that's it for this video. So bye guys.